All right, what's going on, guys? I am back with another video finally. Today is a very exciting day because it's something we've been waiting on. It's been 3 years now that I've had the Miata, and finally we're gonna be able to cage it. So to start this whole process, we have to jump to some clips I took yesterday because it was, well, I was in a rush, didn't have time to fully film, but I took a few B-roll shots. So yeah, let's get into this video. Alright, so future me is back. We have acquired this cage that is actually for a Mustang, but everything's pretty close to fitting that. And then also, obviously, I can just cut how I have to, but we're not going to use any of this yet because I bought something. Well, my brother bought something, but you've probably seen it before. It was on the Gambler. It is another Miata car. So we're going to take that cage, put it on that car till I'm done finishing up cutting this car, then swap everything from that car onto this car, and have one clean-ass Miata cart. But I figure, you know what, for right now, let's go ahead and put that cage on this car, go enjoy it, which gives me more time to screw around with this, and then we can apply this cage to this, or some sort of a mixture of the two on this to make it exactly how I want it. So anyways, Riley, my little brother, he scooped this thing up, 650 bucks. It is boosted. I don't know how well, I don't really know too much about it. I do know it runs and drives. It does need plugs because the plugs are fouled. We're gonna see what we can do with this thing to clean it up and make him a sick build of his own. But obviously that's gonna come with time, and I'm not doing all the work for him because, well, he's gonna learn how to do this stuff because I already got too much going on with this one and this one to do all the work on that one. It's kind of forces him to learn a little bit, which is sick in my opinion. Overall, I think it'll be super cool. You know, both me and my brother having Miata carts, I think that'd be sick. Be the Selkirk boys having Miata carts. And yeah, I don't know, we could have some fun with them. And at the same time, he gets to do a little bit of learning and kind of put his own imagination into how he wants his to look aesthetically, and also teaches him how to drift and control a car. What do I know about that cart? It's got a welded VLSD just like mine. It's boosted. It's actually pretty rust free, so I mean, it ain't a bad shell. It just needs some cleaning up to get it, you know, like this, nice and clean. That's how we want them. We don't want them all haggard looking, you know, as opposed to that one over there that's all hammered in. It's got tabs hanging off that are just bent flat. We're gonna see if we can save that one. If not, I'll just probably cut the rust-free portions of that out, put them in this one, and just give Riley this shell. Unless he wants to find a full Miata and swap everything over to it and have a full Miata, that's up to him. I don't know yet. It's kind of up in the air. But today we're going to set the cage down on this one just to get us an idea. I am going to have to do down bars off the back because that cage, you can't really see it. That cage does not have down bars on the back. So, I don't know. We're just going to kind of play around today. I figured I'd make a video because I haven't been doing that. And we gotta get the ball rolling, which I always say that, but now that I have a cage, I'm super stoked, because then we can go do some driving content, and that's what I'm really looking forward to. So, all right, y'all. So, finally, it's been way too long, but the big reveal. Oh yeah, that's too good. Don't mind the yellow thing, it's just covering the motor from rain. So we got the cage just set down on this car. It fits perfect, looks good. I don't know exactly what this is. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but I'll probably cut that off of there. Got the down bars. We're probably gonna add some down bars in, but I kind of like the pickup truck look. It's kind of sick, so I'm gonna think on that first. We got to do our battery box, our bash bars. This bar, I don't remember if I said anything, but that's getting removed. We're gonna replicate that on this side, and then try and get it as tight as possible. We do have to add in some material at the bottom of the legs of the cage. Try and get this sucked up into here tighter, because that's how we want it. We don't want big gaps. Yeah, it turned out pretty freaking sick, if you ask me. Basically, just all the time and effort that has been put into this car, it wasn't for nothing. It did take a long time, unfortunately, but sometimes that's just how that stuff kind of goes. We're going to be getting this thing dealt with very soon. I am so pumped. I cannot wait to drive it on the streets legally, and I don't know, there's just going to be a lot that we can do with it. And just don't ever give up on your project car. Giving up on your project car is like losing a family member. It's stupid. Just stick around, stick to it, do your thing at your own pace, and eventually, you know, you'll get to where you're wanting to be. Which brings me to the next thing. We got to deal with this one now. We're going to make it legit too. And that's kind of going to be on Riley's deal, but maybe I can get him on the channel a little bit. We can have some fun. I did take this thing out for a spin yesterday just to see if the cage was too tight to the head or not. And it's pretty decent. If you're this cage is going to get revised. I mean, it's not perfect. It does need brought up in the back. If you're tall, if you're like 6 foot, it's pretty uncomfortable. It fits me perfectly, which is no biggie, because it is my car. At the end of the day, I'm going to be the one driving it most of the time, but it is sick to be able to take your friends out for a spin in it. And I don't know, there's going to be a lot of content coming up on this vehicle, but we definitely needed to get a video out, and this was the perfect opportunity to do so. I definitely want to, you know, start making more content, get back in the game, get my head right on it. Gonna be a little tough with the hours that I work, but we're going to power through that. This thing here, it's actually supposed to be raining today, so we got a beer can over the exhaust. I don't really know if I should cover that up. Probably might wrap it with a trash bag. Ooh, a bunch of water down in there. That's good for it, you know. So we're gonna have to, well, we're not gonna say the word on YouTube, but okay, I'll say it. Confuculate some stuff together and make this thing sick too. Then Riley will have one and I'll have one. Ah, that's so good. I love it. I don't love that bar though. That is just why? Just finish the cage out. Come on, man. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. There will be more content, so stick around. We'll get back into this shit, and we're going to be ripping here very, very soon. I'm going to make sure of it because I'm tired of waiting. I want to go drive my car. So let's get into it.